I might be live. And I do one last thing. Turn that down. That works. Grumble. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see things. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I have a rather irritating headache, and I'd hoped by the time I went live that this would have gone, but I was wrong. So I think this will be the last time I can be bothered trying to explore all of the UK. We haven't done this for 2 weeks, by the way. And it has actually been 2 weeks. My apologies. Apparently I'm attempting to demonetize my channel by not being active enough. I was looking at it earlier and I realised of all the channels I have, this is the only one that's borderline. So if anyone does lose it, it'll be this one. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I do this because I enjoy it. Not for monetary gain, because there is a literal no monetary gain, really. If you're not... I'm not going to try and explain that. It makes sense. In my head. So anyway, yes. Welcome everyone to a Euro Truck Simulator 2 stream. Hello, Cyrene, Littlese, Dally, and Weird Wolfram. Hope you're all having a great day. Apparently, I'm doing this. So I've got the I need to move oh, right. That would be a bottle of water with an aspirin in it. My apologies. I really needed the aspirin. I think we'll alter the route slightly here. There we go. That way. We'll look at the route available and we'll see if we can exploit it a little. Like, go here. See? That works. How about... Hang on. Can we go down there instead? Yeah, that works. I don't mind increasing the length of the route if we alter it appropriately. See? Grey areas. And then when we come back down here next, hopefully we can get onto Birmingham. We can go straight down here and work our way around. There we go. Also, badge on it here, the Royal Mail is failing you. That's really irritating because I've ordered things and they've arrived within a day. I'm shaking something as if you'd know what it is. I'm not going to say what it is. But yes, I'm sorry it hasn't arrived for you. Hopefully it does soon. Hello, Amber B. Hope you're well. So yes, we've altered the route, and we're going to do that for the remainder of this stream. We're going to keep altering and get as much done. Because look, if we look at the map, that's not bad, really, is it? I mean, we haven't explored the cities, the towns even, and we do need to. We also need to go over here at some point and cross both to Rotterdam and I'm not going to try and pronounce that. So yeah, we do need to actually... We also need to go to Calais across here, and we also need to go to Roscoff. But that might not happen. Hello, Mandy. Hope you're well. Anyway, let us continue. We have a job. Train axles. Oh, this is a nice one. It's different. I remember picking this one up now because I'd forgotten. I kind of... Because I was doing all that overtime. Because I'm, I've been sort of trying to recover from the overtime and failing miserably. And then today's meant to be a day off, but naturally, I not only had overtime in the morning, I had it in the evening as well. I've been incredibly busy to the point where when I went to the gym, I could barely do what I wanted to do, which was a lot of cardio. Instead, doing about half of it and then deciding to focus on other areas instead because I couldn't focus the way I wanted to focus, which sucks immensely. And for those who are interested, that's what we're delivering. How cool does that look? That looks awesome. I like that. This is why I like these kind of flatbeds, because I get to see the cargo. Oh yeah, Ray Edward Shaw is the other entrant. He obviously came second. I'll be honest, I've used both here and there. I'm hoping to use I meant to have put it on Teespring and then start sort of doing things, videos and stuff, but I haven't kind of yeah. And I did see your email last night, but I haven't opened it. Sorry, Ray. I do apologise. I kind of fell asleep. Exhaustion's catching up with me, and I do apologise. But I'll have a little time over the weekend, which is going to be fun, while travelling to London. So I'll be on the train, I'll have my Kindle out, I'll just reply to emails then. I probably should update my Kindle a bit so that I can... You're going to stop, aren't you? Yeah. I knew you were going to do that. You kinked. I saw it. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, don't worry about the freaking out. You know what's good for a headache? Pineapple, not on pizza. I don't actually have any pineapple in the house. I wish I did. I'm hoping I can... it will go before... hopefully it will go overnight, to be honest. It might just be an exhaustion thing. I don't know. I have popped some aspirin into my bottle of water. They are dispersible, of course. And hopefully they'll do the job, but if they don't, oh well. I'll just, muddle on. It's quite strange with you, I haven't had headaches as much recently, and so it's quite unusual to get them, but they're not wearing me. Whereas many years have gone by where every day of the week I've had headaches for months and months. And, it becomes, at that point, it frays at every, I need those off, frays your patience and your temper. But thankfully, not at that stage. And I don't know why I think the reason I'm not sleeping much is because of the extra work that I keep. Even though today, my day's off, I didn't have time off at all. I was doing overtime, and I will be tomorrow as well, early in the morning. So after this stream, I'm going to Irate Alex's stream, and then afterwards I'm going to bed to get up at 6, which is fine, really, isn't it? I can't do caffeine. Without running the risk of a severe panic attack, I'm afraid, Mandy. I wish my body could tolerate it. I really do. And yes, I saw the road was blocked. I no longer care. Hello, Lulubell. Love the picture. I'm not really. I can't. I've been drunk and not sleeping lately, so I don't know how much sense I made, but good enough at this point since it didn't become an A4. Since it didn't become an A4, sorry. Ah, well then. Well, I'm glad it didn't become an A4 for you. Hey, Karma. Sadly, I can't. I have prior engagements and things I promised I would do. So that will have to wait. And that's fine. For one day, I can do that. I will... I need to write some notes for videos tomorrow after work. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Do videos, and then prep notes for the political recap stream. It's a busy, busy day. That's fine, because the busier I am, the less I obsess over it, which is probably beneficial. How are we doing on fuel? Oh, we've got a nearly full tank. Nice. So I'll just, muddle on. It's fine, because it isn't bothering me. I just know it's there. I say that, and I haven't touched my aspirin yet. Shake the bottle, because apparently it's all sunk. Refreshing. Stay hydrated, kids. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what I get for drink driving. My other colour plan was red-black, so good that I didn't go with that. Loved your picture though, and looking forward to Naked Boris. Oh yeah, Naked Boris. Hello, Chopper. I now see why the road was closed. I don't care. I'm going down it because it's all empty. I like it. Yes. I don't think the Naked Boris thing will be relevant to the stream, to be fair, Lisley's. It's a great idea. But a giveaway. Because I think we know what the subject's going to be. Even though I'm hosting, I think we both, and it's quite annoying really. Last week it was all about Brexit, but Trups was hosting. But this week's my turn, and it's going to be about impeachment acquittal. So yeah, it could be interesting. I think it's quite funny that it always seems to happen on the other person's hosting week. I'd be half tempted to tell Trups he can host it if he likes, but I don't think, I don't think he'd want to. Oh, I want it, Edward. No, make no mistake about that. It won't be needed for this week because of the acquittal stuff. But next week, sure, it gives you more time then to make Boris look glorious. Yes, and it was reckless, Mandy. I know. What a time to join. Hello, Kelsey, I believe. Hope you're well. Yes, I recognise the name. I remember now. Yeah, so, busy day today. Nice 6 a.m. start. You can dodge a copyright strike better if you replace everyone with a drawing in PMQ. Actually, that's not a bad idea to have stills of them instead. The only issue is it would cost money to have them constantly drawn. And hello, Joe. Hope you're well. But what I used to do when I first started, because I built that channel on PMQs originally, once a week, and then when there were gaps, I was like, I'm trying to build this channel here, and I can't because I've got nothing to fill the gaps while they're on parliamentary recess. I asked Trups if he'd stream with me and do a recap of politics in my country and his. And it became... Sorry for the cough. It became something that we could work with. And I used to originally with PMQs read from the Hansard instead. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it had literally every word written down. Hello, Vomit Sausage. No, is the answer to your question. Although the lack of question mark does make me wonder if it's a question. Yes. It's true, but I can't really rely on that, Ray, for the whole stream. I think it would be quite, I don't know, in poor taste. I mean, I could just have the still on a screen with my avatar. It would just look like an extended and very poorly edited video, which would probably annoy a lot of people. I have yet to actually. I should probably if I quickly check on my phone, which I will do very carefully. It's right next to me, so I should be able to do this, everyone. Right, dashboard. Oh, they changed the bloody app, so you can't just switch between channels like you used to be able to. Moist Ski Live. The stream is okay, actually. Okay, we've skirted it, so this week we're okay. Although it may well get changed, it may well have a change in the future. It has yet to. But you never know. I'd rather none of the politicians were naked. That sounds really discriminatory towards those who look like Boris. And hello, Bimby. Hope you're well. I think they should, if they want to be permitted to show how wonderful and glorious they look, if they so choose to. I'm kidding, of course. It's just a bit of satire. But it could be funny. But yeah, hasn't been claimed yet. I always find it fascinating. The PMQ streams, for the most part, and the regular videos on that channel, except for today's, normally don't get hit by demonetization, which doesn't really matter too much because of the length of the video, and it doesn't matter really. But every time I do a stream with Trups, yeah, that's demonetized so quickly. Although I can't complain because it's always the more touchy subjects which we intentionally zone in on, which is fine. It makes for rather entertaining streams, I think. And we have both been trying to improve the quality, which is key. I keep forgetting to post sources in our little area on my Discord server where we have them, so I've started doing that for the acquittal stuff, because it's just the salt. Oh my. Hot. Most are old and wrinkled and kind of look like pit bulls. That's interesting because there was a politician, a Labour shadow minister. She was at an awards thing, but she had to come back to Parliament in this dress. She looked quite nice, you know. I'm sure if you removed all the effort, maybe she did look like a pit bull. I don't know, but some don't look too bad. And Kelsey, get help for yourself. Jerry Adams, really? Hello, Stina. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day. I'd like to see. No, don't, Mandy. You get your eyes checked and your prescription sorted, because that's dirty. Although I hear beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The eye of the beholder. Jesus. Wrong time to, try and speak. Hard pass. Noted. Anyway, so I find that quite funny. Oh, Corbyn naked. I don't know if anyone's interested in looking at a wrinkly skeleton. But I'm sure someone is. I mean, he's been married 3 times. The guy knows how to get a lady. I don't know how he does it, but congratulations to him. Granted, he lost the first one when he couldn't not get close to Diane Abbott. Not sure what to make of that. That's someone else's business. I don't know what happened with the second one, and he's still with the third one. Congratulations. Have you seen Jerry Adams? Yes, I have. He's very fortunate with regards to his hair. Congratulations, Jerry Adams. You have your hair. Hello, Jim Bob. Hope you're well. Sick again. I'm sorry you're sick, and I'm sorry you also had a rather nasty nosebleed. But do feel better. Do feel better, Stina. Yeah, that's not nice at all. Are we okay to go? I'm going to assume we are. What is that? I forgot about the pirate hat, skull and hat. Oh well, onward. I think, yeah, tomorrow's going to be a bit of a challenge. I've already got, because it's a set topic day, it's a Halls of Injustice video. So, my intention is to go with the target I had planned. See if I can make it 5 in a row for automatic demonetization. Oh no, the Exhibition of Stupid People is okay, I think. Something about the title, it never gets flagged. Okay, let's see if we can go 4 out of 5 on topics to get demonetized this week on the main channel. Because I'm going to go with Sudesh Aman, I think, for the Halls of Injustice video. Because, oh geez. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, the sentence has already been administered. He's dead. However, the terms, the incident surrounding what happened and how he got out and how young he is and links to a particular imam. Oh dear, oh dear. More subscribers. Everyone should go subscribe to Stina. Yes, definitely go subscribe to Stina. You do Sims, don't you? Roosevelt looks like Eggman. There are some reasonably visually okay politicians over the years. Didn't everyone make a big deal out of Barack Obama looking alright? And if you've seen the cringy cartoons of Trump banging his wife, he looks fantastic in those pictures. Yeah. They gave him an ab. One whole ab. Grats. Oh, jeez. It's a messy road, isn't it? Messy route. It's my fault, isn't it? Apparently I've forgotten how to speak properly. Hopefully that stops in the near future, because I can't be bothered with it. Right, we're going this way. Yeah, we are. Cool. Yeah, one of the biggest things I regret is getting this Renault. Because of that sat-nav. I wish I'd gone with the T instead and built it up. But we're stuck. So we have a bigger challenge in a you know, a nice small truck at least. But we don't have all the luxuries of a decent sized sat-nav. Which sounds like a small issue, but actually it's a big thing for me. Because that one is really hard half the time to look at clearly and get the speed on. Even with the game quality I have it on, I can... It's not even my eyes not focusing. I know it says 60, but only because I have suffered looking at that thing for so long. I like that OBS shows the playback on it on my side, and OBS is grainy. I'm sure it's great for you guys, and you probably can see the 60, but it's not that great. Maybe it's buffered it better on YouTube. I need to look into that at some point. That could be fun. Watch myself back. Ugh. It's like suffering editing all over again. On that point, at some point, I need to do this. I have 3 deliveries on American Truck that I've recorded, and at some point, I need to crop them down, and I want to do a test run with one of them to upload it to this channel with some commentary from me. What I thought I'd do is get one of the newest trucks in American Truck, which is the Lone Star truck it's called, and it's quite nice. I know there are a few truckers on my server that think they're disgusting. And thank you, The Sleepless Sin, for that very generous donation. It's greatly appreciated. Stina, I believe. Thank you, Stina. Everyone go subscribe to The Sleepless Sim. You deserved it. You're in my way. So yes, I have this recorded of me getting the truck and buying it, modifying it, upgrading it to its highest capacity, essentially, and doing a delivery. I've done 3, and I thought I would talk about the truck, the delivery itself, the route I'm taking, because the roads are real. It's just I have no idea what that is. But it's not. It's not. I haven't done the audio part. I haven't edited it down either yet, which I really need to do at some point. Not the Lone Star State though, Bimby. Not the state. I wish Texas was released as a state, but it's only the truck called the Lone Star. Unless it is a Texas-made company, in which case, by all means, retain your bias. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as I get to... I think I made I don't believe I fumbled, but I do remember aspects of that delivery, that first drive with it. Like, it felt incredibly easy to drive. Like, the steering was really soft, and in the sense where it turned a lot easier than other trucks, which I found to be quite good. It'll be interesting to upload that, and I really should. But if people want me to do it, then of course I will as well. It gives me an excuse to edit something like that, because I really do want to. Hello, Eden. Hope you're well. I really want to get on it and get it done, because a litmus test is required, and I'm more than happy to attempt it. If it is well received, then of course I have an incentive to do more, or occasionally release an additional one. I don't really want to push too much, because if it means editing, then I have to also go out of my way to add that to what I already do. Hello, Discanar. Hope you're well. So I need to work that out. I'll probably do it on the on a weekend, maybe. Or try and work Monday to Friday a little bit better so I can get things done. But I have done... Oh, okay, what was that? Ah, loan installment, I think. I think I've done quite well so far. Why'd you dib Mandy, Disc? Like I missed out on something there, and this is a joke I don't know about. No, it doesn't matter. Sorry about that. I think I've got a decent schedule anyway now. Just occasionally the human element crops up, i.e. headaches. Or overtime. If there's no overtime, right, I can be a bit more relaxed and take my time making videos, which is so much more satisfying than when I have to have it all recorded by 5 p.m. before I go to work, and then I have to wait until potentially 9 or 10 p.m. before I can go back to it because of work and then other commitments like, for example, Twitch and YouTube, which I like doing. I like that. The overtime's kind of the issue. Although I have started offloading it onto my sister, which is great. She doesn't mind doing it. No, I'm not human Eden. I'm saying the human element, the curse of headaches. It's a human trait. Oh, and my bank card got hacked this week. I'm very sorry to hear that, Stina. That sucks. I hope... Oh, she said words of hate. I'll have to take your word for it because I wasn't able to scroll up and look at it or click on it. But I'll assume she said, hello, Discanar. Yes. But yeah, I think I've got the schedule down anyway. The only thing I'd really like is to stop being restless. That'd be nice. To actually... Okay, so if I, for example, don't have to get up till 9 a.m. or 9:30, right? I'd like to be able to sleep until then and not wake up several times between, let's say, 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. And it's not because my body's used to the 6 a.m. start, by the way. It's because of other outside interferences. Untouchable Troll. Hello, Discanar. T is... Oh, right. Jeez, that is hate speech. Thank you, Untouchable Troll, for the £10 donation. That's very generous of you. I hope Discanar got the message. Unfortunately, I couldn't pronounce the last word. It's a bit too edgy for me. And also, it kind of offended my soul, so I can't. I swear, as times progress, the fines have just increased exponentially. It's not going to be a REM cycle, is it, Kelsey? Jokes on the hackers, I'm broke. There's a joke. And headaches do suck, Eden, you're right. Tail end of having 2 weeks off, it saddens me. Back to work on Monday. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope your next holiday or next time off is soon, so that you don't have to endure too much work. The nearest I get is meant to be Wednesday and Thursday, but I didn't have either of them off. In fact, I haven't had them off in weeks. I might have had one off last week, but I ended up being busy anyway. So I haven't really had a chance, which bugs me a bit. Oh, slow that down. Jeez, that was fast. Anyway, oh, yeah. I have the proper response to said comment. Fair enough. You did indeed have a response. I think I managed to do everything I set out to do today, even with the additional morning and evening overtime, which is nice. That's positive. The only thing I wasn't able to do is go for a walk, so instead that's why I wanted to do more cardio in the gym instead. I just didn't have the time, and I really wanted to rest up and just, yeah. But no, don't get that. Never mind. And then end up, I was going to do something on the Scotland's plans for their future, but ended up covering Rebecca Long Bailey at last, although the notes were incomplete on my notebook, which irritates me quite a bit. Oh geez, this town's a mess. Do I need to be on this side? I assume I do. And then I found out that one of Scotland's members of Scottish Parliament, or MSP, were currently going through a bit of a hang on, I can't tell where I'm going here. This is so messy on the sat nav. Zoom in. I'm going a bit further forward, apparently. You can barely tell with all these stupid icons in the way. Go a bit further forward, anyway. And... excuse me. So... he got into trouble for sending text messages to a rather young person. Although I believe they're of age. I don't know if the messages started when they weren't of age, or if they're not of age. I can't remember. But it's quite inappropriate, so I may do a video on that tomorrow. And hopefully, I'll be able to... I'm just going to do that. Cover that. And then I'll do the Scotland thing on Monday, perhaps. While the Halls of Injustice thing I can do as well. Hey, we've got money again. Although not much. Jesus. Let's find a new job. Cargo market. Ideally, we want Birmingham. We do not want Sheffield or Manchester. Oh, there we are. Straw bales. That'll do. Right, let's have a look at the route. Wait, why are you not... Am I in my location for this? Fair enough. Let's do that. Is it here? Oh, it is. Okay. Hello, her name is Alice. Hope you're well. Alright, REM sleep is so last year, but if you're not okay with that, I can hit you over the head or something. That sounds fantastic. Can you demote Karma for a minute? Sure. Hang on. There you go. But she'll get her mod powers back in a minute, so do your thing. Whatever it is you're intending to do, get it over and done with. I'm going to alter the route slightly. There, see? Covering those two little grey areas. Right, he's done his thing. Right. There you go, you got your mod powers back. No, it's sorted. We're going to alter the route. No, we're going down here anyway. Oh, okay. Victory is ours. We will not need to change anything here because it's all done. Except for the little buildings. We haven't gone into the car parks, essentially. Ideally, the next one I want will take us through here. So Grimsby would be ideal. Yes. Oh, what's that on my phone? My apologies. Oh, right. Nicola Sturgeon suspends Derek Mackay. That's the guy's name, I believe. What a very Scottish name. Well, except for the first part. That's not. I'll get my hammer. Oh, dear. That's okay. Eden, do whatever it is you're doing. I hope you're okay, by the way. I really should have checked on you, to be honest, because you seemed a bit off. Yeah, I hope that was worth it, Disconnect, because if memory serves, Karma has another account anyway. Oh, I can go. Yes, right. Onward. I've started doing a thing, because I'm just going to talk about it for a minute, where on the, for example, the exhibitions of stupid people, I collect all the sources earlier, like a week in advance if I can, get some sources for it. Like this week's sources, I had all of those by Monday. And it wasn't stuff posted on my server either, I think. I think it was all stuff that I'd collected. and I was quite chuffed with that. And I've already got 2 pieces for next week, because one of them is really, really stupid, and it has to be talked about. Oh, you're sick. I'm very sorry you're sick, Eden. I hope you feel better soon. Monsieur Signor... Mysterious, sorry. Monsieur, Jesus, what is wrong with my reading today? Mysterious Signor Hitler, do you have any of those weird proprietary controls, like they have for Farm Simulator? I have a steering wheel. Does that count? I wanted to get one of those side panels, actually, the Logitech side panels. They're quite pricey, and I do want to get one, but it's a lot of money to throw down. I was considering doing it as a goal, but I keep forgetting to reset it to make a new one, and then I can't be bothered to think of a new one, and I can barely be bothered to link Streamlabs. Did I link it below? I don't know. I barely pay attention to that. She didn't know who... Oh, Ray. Emancipation is your best friend right now. I'm kidding. Yes. Oh, jeez. My chair is moving. I guess it's a pitfall of having laminated flooring, but I don't know why I keep doing this. Oh, your medication's doing a number on you. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope it all goes away soon for you and you feel better real soon. Yeah. Oh, it's Discard's on fire as it's a normal day. Oh, Mandy, careful. You play it with a 360 controller. That's interesting. Yeah. I know some people who do play with controllers for this, but I use a Logitech G420, G920. Oh, jeez, I can't remember the name anymore. But I use a steering wheel, pedals, and gearbox. That's what I use anyway. I've used the flappy paddles on the steering wheel for indicators. See? Well, so you didn't see me move them, but yes. Ishwata Masate. Okay, that's good. She's 65, learning how to speak English because I'm living with a German guy and can't even use her own phone. Only learning to speak English because I'm living with a German guy. Oh, right. Okay. Is that a housemate? Is it your husband? Does your mother approve, Ray? Hello, Credible Threat. Yes. You don't owe any apology, Eden, because honestly, you're in pain. You owe no apology. You really don't. I'm good, thank you, Credible Threat. I'm good. Minor headache, bit tired, but I'm stuck. I have to be up for another 3 hours, essentially. But that's fine. I will hold off doing things like sleep for as long as I can. But I'll talk to Irate Alex when I do his stream and tell him I can only realistically stay for at most an hour. At most. I know what he wants to talk about, though, and that could be interesting. But to go back to the sources stuff, so like for the Halls of Injustice, I've also had a similar thing where I've been able to find somebody very quickly that I believe is worth talking about with their sentence. What I want to do is start to talk about the legal aspects as well. For example, showing what the law states and the sentencing guidelines state, depending on the nature of what they did. I can't do that with the newest guy because, well, he died. But I can with those I believe that are incorrectly sentenced. And actually, to an extent, his original sentence can be considered incorrect sentencing, so I can address that too. I think, so yeah, there's that. I was thinking about trying to, because obviously Judge Moist is getting updated, so he'll have all the expressions and a couple extra movements, which I'm looking forward to using. But I'm trying to work out where to insert the Jedi update I have, because I've got 2 series I'm quite happy with and do really well, I think. view-wise, they do fantastic, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Exhibitions of Stupid People average more than any other video series, actually. And Halls of Injustice is kind of one of the ones it's a slow burner, but it's growing, which I'm happy with. My mother doesn't have a choice. I'm very sorry to hear that. Oh. Really shouldn't read the chat on corners. I got 2 male roommates who just got nothing better to do, so they're starting a hippie commune in the countryside with me. Hey, didn't know you were a hippie, but congratulations. You're now the second hippie I know. Hammer won't work then. If I hit you, it'll make the headache worse. Probably will, to be fair, Kelsey. Probably will. So I'd appreciate if you didn't thwack me over the head with a hammer. But I'm not going to go so far as to stop you if you try. But I would prefer not. In any case, it's not an unbearable discomfort anyway, so it's not a problem. But yeah, back to videos, because I'm really actually enjoying the fact that I've been able to do that. It's like, it actually makes me quite happy to be able to pull these sources. Because I'm really bad at driving, Mandy, can't you tell? I'm really bad at it. Thank you for your constructive criticism. We're all going to die from coronavirus. Yay! Congratulations. You don't need to vote for me. Your life will be ended anyway. And so, with Halls of Injustice, I'm really enjoying that. I do wish I wrote more notes or write more notes for it. I feel like I can add more, and I want to add more because I'm really enjoying the challenge of it. I slightly regret making Dominic Lapin my first one. I might alter that a little, remove it because it's a poor choice. It was like a soft start, and it wasn't well received because of it. Because it's kind of one of those very odd sentences where actually it's okay, but I still don't agree with it. And I'm hoping Christina Prime gets the Avatar stuff done soon, to be honest, because I can then fully, make it look fantastic. I'm gonna keep linking Chadman for that Onision elevator picture because it looks fantastic. And then I need to work out where the Jedi fit into it, because it looks so good and it's cool, but I don't have a series for it. I was thinking something video game related, but then I'd have to find video game topics and also want to talk about it, which for the most part I don't. So perhaps that's not where I'd want to go. I'm not really a movie reviewer type, so it doesn't work there either. I had thought of moving the Jedi to the exhibition of Stupid People and moving Aqua Moist or Aqua Meg to something else, but again I'm still not convinced. Or using it just once a week on a regular channel video and trying to work it out, because I do want to use it and use it well, because these are beautiful outfits, but I also want to make sure the videos that are being linked with them are good. And hello, Irate Alex. Looking forward to streaming with you in under 2 hours, although I'm really sleepy now, so this could be interesting. And hello, Keith. And by sleepy, I mean a little bit worn out because I was up at 6 a.m. And I have a 6 a.m. start tomorrow, so please don't keep me up for more than an hour, because I will have to sleep. By the way, Keith, I hope you're feeling better after the whole leg debacle. I could use the Jedi for Twitch, but actually I can't, because it's fully... I've got all these expressions and movements. I can't do that on Twitch, which would be unfortunate. Especially with the fishing thing. I think it wouldn't work. But we'll see. I'll work it out. I always do. I think I've got something here. I've got Nestle doing 3 thumbnail templates for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. That way, every day of the week on my main channel has a video template for the thumbnail. I've given her ideas to work with. One is a Jedi themed thing, and that'll be interesting because I think she's really excited to work on those over the weekend. She's also working on the Judge Moist badge cartoon, so I can make a sticker out of it, because I kind of want to put that on Etsy. We'll work on it. We'll get something done, because it's very exciting stuff. And I should really go on Teespring at some point to update it to include the beautiful works of Ray Dale and Edward Shaw. As I promised I would. And hello, Reason Vision. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a fantastic... Let's see. What day is it now? Hang on, check's phone. Thursday. I didn't realise. 2 days till Sabaton. Well, not even 2 days now. 2 days till Sabaton. It is 2 days. 2 days. Yes. Very exciting, everyone. I'll tell you another exciting thing I got. And this is the height of excitement. Courtesy of a friend. Because I do use protein shakes. I actually do. Normally. I was recommended a particular brand, and there was a deal, so I ordered some of that, and I ordered 2 different flavours, and I tried one today actually. It was very nice, much better than the ones I was using previously. So, quality wise, that's good. I'm glad that I took their advice on board. I really should thank Ed at some point. I'll do it on Saturday, it's fine. Yeah, quite happy with that. It's pretty dull stuff I get, I know, but I'm a dull person. How far have we got? Oh, we're already here. Jeez, that was quick. Red and blue mostly. Is that your leg you're referring to? I hope that it's all, you know, going to be all right. Karma, I wish I knew when my badges will arrive. I do apologise. I really should put tracking on it. But that was actually really, believe it or not, that was actually really expensive with tracking. So I couldn't do that, sadly. It was far too expensive, actually. So sorry about that. I think I went with white chocolate and raspberry and apple crumble and custard. I had the apple crumble and custard. That's quite nice. Yes. It came with some little vouchers. I was like, oh, what do we have here? Oh, look, a free Graze box. Don't mind if I do. Yes. So I ordered myself a Graze box because I was like, well, I get one for free anyway. Hey, Dibs, I didn't even get to see his message, man. Dude, you've got to give me 30 seconds to read that disc now. You can't just attack. I'm assuming he said hello or entertain me. I'm sure. I hope they are worth the wait. The rest are all there, and I had a bunch of people message. Oh, we want to get one. Okay, cool. Take your time. I think I'm going to put my guy to sleep because he needs to. Can I do it in this spot, or do I have to go all the way down? I think I can here, actually. Let's bring it out and go round. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to the repair place just around the corner because we need to put our guy to sleep. I saw the sleep icon before we even took the delivery. Hello, Zombie Teddy. Hope you're well. Oh, he said, what's up, did he? Okay, thank you for telling me what he said. Dib got dibbed already. Oh, Dib, I got dibbed already. My apologies, I misread that. Oh, wrong button. Bye, Mandy. Bye. Hello, Chicken 2.0. Hope you're well. My apologies for not noticing if you'd already messaged or commented. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we don't have heresy in the chat. It's like endorsing pineapple on pizza. We'll have none of that. Discanar is ready for you. But don't forget to like the stream. Oh dear, oh dear. Actually, yeah, tea's alright. I think I had some. I actually had some hibiscus tea today. It was nice. Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of regret. I kind of regret. You know, the whole not having overdoing the caffeine to the point where I hurt myself. But yeah, I quite enjoy some of the other teas I've come across, and hibiscus is quite nice with honey. Oh, come on. Give me that. How much further do I have to go? There we go. Yeah, see the blue on the sleep icon, the bottom right corner there? Yeah. Pineapple on pizza only works as long as there is ham with it. Well, it's okay to be wrong. I'm sure there's a consequence there somewhere for you. Oh no, that's not the one. Cargo. Right, I want to go Grimsby. Can I have Grimsby? Yes, I can. Yes. You know what this means? It means there's a chance we can now get a delivery to both the other ports on mainland Europe. Right, let's see if we can get this turn right. We're not doing too... I tell you what, I think we've got this down. Because look at this. We are absolutely on it. Turn those on. Did I just turn my hazards on? Yeah, sorry, I turned the whole bloody fog light. Bye, mysterious Signor Hitler. This way. Sorry about that, but, you know, there are rules here. Ovaltine mixed with a teaspoon of honey is really nice. I haven't had that, actually, in a long, long time. I don't actually remember what Ovaltine tastes like. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Eden. There's a thing. The thing is, when we think of pineapple pizza, it's not the pineapple on the pizza. It's the pineapple normally associated with it. Because at that point, you're really just about the having the fruit and veg because you're vegan. Whereas most of us take offence because of the mixture. Although I will say I'm not a huge fan of boiling hot fruit soggying the pizza, but it is one of those interesting little things. Oh jeez, am I going in here? Let's assume I am. Although at the same time it could be argued it is entirely just because it's pineapple on pizza. I generally take the stance of no, keep it away from my ham or my bacon or whatever it is I have. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat it anymore. This one. Well, I would, but no. One is trying to look after themselves a bit. Maybe I should get some door stoppers for my chair so it stops moving. To be fair, Dibula, and hello, Count Dibula. Love your content, man. It's been a while. I haven't streamed on this channel for 2 weeks, so my apologies. Thanks for putting me off scrambled eggs with the thumbnails, Omega. What thumbnails? What thumbnails are you talking about? Oh, this way. Bye. Let's go. Are you talking about the thumbnail from yesterday's video? Because, to be fair, right, I had to look at that image and try and not... I mean, the one thing I noticed that actually I found to be... It had to have been photoshopped. Was the complete... Nah, actually, I'll wait for you to say first before I go into it. Busy, but good. I've been good, thanks, Dibs. I've been good. Just also very busy. But in a good way, because I'm really enjoying... I've been really enjoying, you know, doing YouTube and just generally doing more stuff, you know? Working and helping family out as well. I've been like giving extra work to my sister, and well, he literally stopped there and parked. Okay, I drove around the tosser. But yeah, I've been keeping busy in a good way, and I get to go see Sabaton at the weekend. I actually also on the 5th of June, I believe, I'm going to Machine Head with my brother-in-law. Bought the tickets last night. I'm looking forward to them arriving. It's kind of a big deal for both of us to go. I went obviously last year and it was fantastic, but it's on his bucket list of things. One gig he's always wanted to go to is Machine Head, and I've seen the list. He genuinely has wanted to go, so it's great I get to take him along. I'll sort out the hotel and travel into this month, and that'd be awesome. Made a research survey about pineapple pizza at uni. It was a stupid course. I couldn't come up with anything else to survey for. People fought. Oh, jeez. It is a very divisive subject. There are other subjects like that in the UK that are very divisive. Are Jaffa Cakes biscuits? That's one. How does one prepare one's scones or scone, depending on how common you are? Let's go down that road. Yeah. Okay, we have a little explored. What I'm going to do is on purpose. I want to get a job from here to here and back. And then one over to here and back. It's a waste of money and a waste of time. Because it's going to be expensive, it's going to hurt. Oh, bye, Duck Dog. Bye. I hope whatever reason it was that Disconnard timed you out for was worth it. I know, Littleys, and most people in my chats typically agree with me that they are not biscuits. But it is a divisive subject regardless. Is Wales a country? No, it's a county. It's, no. But yes, it is. Actually, Disconnard, you are right, it's in the name. However, the debate gets very detailed because of how they're made, how they're prepared, and how they're stored. It gets really contentious. And as I said, the majority of my chat will agree with me. But it actually is something that went to a bloody court. Because it was so divided, divisive, contentious. It's the cookies argument again and biscuits. It's that nonsense again. Hey Skog. Hope you're doing well, man. Looking forward to Saturday. Vegemite is better than Marmite. I'll take your word for it. I sometimes have Marmite on toast, and I quite enjoy it. If I'm in the right mood, though. It's one of those things where I have to really want something that is just levels above savoury. Oh no. Anyway, yes, so it's very amusing. But that divisiveness I mentioned, yeah, it's interesting. Wales is a flag in its own language plus a great Thugby team. Doesn't mean it's a country. It just means that it has a lot of organised nonsense going on. Literally had a debate in A-level law whether it's a cake or a biscuit. Yeah, it's been debated for years. We don't like. We don't. Yeah, we take this seriously. And you know, I don't really care for Vegemite in the slightest. It's not really my thing. Even though people say it's the same, it's really not. Stop it. But yeah, sometimes I'll eat Marmite. It's a rare occurrence, though. It's like that one time I want to have a piece of toast. I'm like, okay, we have nothing. No cream cheese to go on there? Nah? Alright, fine. No jam? Fair enough. Let's crack out the Marmite. Puerto Rico has a flag still in the country. Exactly. You see, Dibula gets it. Dibula gets it. Beans for breakfast with 2 roasted half tomatoes. You can't just say 2 tomatoes. Has to be half. Well, that's because of how they're done. They have to be cooked a certain way. And while I actually prefer cherry tomatoes lightly glazed and a little bit of salt and pepper on, put in the oven for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. However long it takes to make them just taste amazing. Yeah. Others would prefer to grill or put them in a pan or something as halves instead, which is their thing, I guess. It's not really my thing. £7.50 for a pot of instant tea is so steep. I've never seen it on deal yet. I don't go in very often. Yeah, no, that's no. Hello, Bjorn, by the way. Hope you're well. Sweden is a hot mess in shape of a country. It's interesting. I saw my friend Sithy mention there's a bacon shortage. So I requested people send the flying pigs, or the pigs in general, because this is super serial. Others kindly pointed out to me that maybe the bacon shortage is down to ideas or people's beliefs. It's not really Not really something I wanted to be drawn in on, so I left it there. I just thought it was amusing that there was a shortage. Hang on, peanut butter can be mixed with Marmite? That's interesting. It sounds very, a bit too much. I mean, the peanut butter would surely get overwhelmed, rendering the entire, like, smooth crunchiness of peanut butter, well, moot. Marmite's a bit brutal, I think, for peanut butter, but I could be wrong. I think it's one of those rare things where some might like it. And credible threat, we don't mention Guernsey. Guernsey is an absolute cesspool of tax dodgers. They will be the first to go when I'm elected. Right up there with sex offenders. And that same dickhead who always stands in front of me at every concert I go to. Yeah. You're all getting snapped out of existence. All 60,000 of you. But yeah, by all means, rectify it, Guernsey. I'm still snapping you out of existence. Some people like it. Oh, fair. I'm not going to judge. I can't judge, Eden. It's not my place to. I haven't tried it, so I can't. But it does sound like it's a bit much. But, again, I'm open to being proven wrong on that, because it's different. Nothing wrong with different. And I guess it depends on what kind of peanut butter they use. Are they going to use something crunchy, or is it going to be smooth? Or do we need the crunch to offset the Marmite, perhaps? How is it broken up? How's it broken down? Is it little balls of Marmite in the peanut butter, or is it blended together, perhaps? Matt Letizia. He was a good football player. Good football player. But Guernsey, to me, is famous for... Actually, its most famous current export is actually a YouTuber called Rotashaw, who miraculously vanishes at certain points of the year, so he doesn't have to pay tax in the United Kingdom. Who would have believed it? But yeah, I'd say he's probably the most famous thing to come from there at the moment. And yes, I am not a fan of Guernsey. You're picky. Nothing wrong with that, Eden. I'm not. I am a picky person, but if there's something there to try, yeah, I'm actually, I'm down for that. Oh, you're right, Dibs. You are right. I just take the stance of I'd rather not judge it. But thank you for the reductio ad absurdum. I do appreciate it. It helps prove my point. Just go to Tesco or Sainsbury's and buy it, Meg. I would, but I kind of have my current money earmarked for Saturday and bills, so I'm not gonna go and do that for an unnecessary expense just yet. I'll wait until the end of the month. I have no idea what that was. I would assume that's another Twitch follower. I would turn Twitch alerts on, but yeah. We're not doing so bad on this. I really wish I paid more attention. I keep looking at the chat, and I'm barely watching what I'm doing here. I'm sorry about that. Although I have noticed my headache's starting to go. That's good. Although I will now take a sip of my aspirin-loaded water. Yes, stay hydrated, kids. Refreshing. Oh, right, what's that beeping? You can go away. Right, yes. Onward. I swear chicken salad is a porno. I'll take your word for it. I wouldn't say no to a chicken salad right now. Actually, that'd be quite nice. Yeah. We sit at about 8-9 feet when we're stacked. Block out a lot of people behind us. Feels good being the one blocking everyone for once. Nice. No, not really, Keith. Just mostly me talking to the chat, engaging, because you guys are helping. Actually, genuinely are. I'm tired, and yet this is keeping me like wide awake. I'm really happy about that. I've heard that's quite popular, Lulubell. I don't eat McDonald's, so I can't really judge. But I've heard people do that because they don't salt them as much anymore, do they? Or if they do, it's lightly, and that kind of works with the ice cream. But again, I've never tried it. Posh sodden hospitality. Oh, jeez. I'll get the hammer. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. Makes up for a stuff. Nice. I tried Coronation Chicken a few days ago, and it wasn't so bad. My sister, one of my sisters, absolutely loves it. It's not something I'm interested in trying. What's in Coronation? Actually, no. Why is it the colour it is? What's in it? Because I know, is it raisin? I don't mind if there's raisins in it. I don't mind that, or chicken. But what's the goopy stuff that goes with it? Because I keep meaning to ask about that, and I don't actually know. So if someone could tell me, I would appreciate it. Then I can sort of work out whether or not it's something I would even try in the first place. Because there are some foods I don't like mayonnaise. I'm not a mayonnaise fan at all. But the colour has me curious. Because for example, there are two foods I'm allergic to. If there's mustard in it, I can't eat it. And if there's any shellfish, obviously it's not in Coronation Chicken, but shellfish I'm allergic to as well. Turmeric. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't like mayonnaise though. No, I genuinely can't stand mayonnaise. It's like that one thing I can't do. Yeah, I've given mayonnaise a fair chance, but it just no, it's not for me. But I've tried. I genuinely have. I've even tried lighter mayonnaise. I just can't do it. So at least I give it a go, and I could try Coronation Chicken and see if I could. But the problem is the way mayonnaise, its consistency just makes me not gag, but it just makes me feel really off. Oh jeez. TMI, Mandy, but okay. Hope you're feeling better though. Once my plain noodles with chili, mayo, and my Singaporean friend disowned me. He still mocks me mid-raid about it after 3 years. That's nice. That's nice. Supportive friends. Yes, turmeric. I like turmeric. But yeah, no. The mayonnaise ruins it, I'm afraid. But that's personal choice, you know. It's one of those things. I'm not going to knock anyone that does like it. But it's just something I personally am not a fan of. Salad cream is worse than mayo. I agree. I'm not a salad cream fan either. In fact, that stuff tastes bad. It tastes really... To me, it does. I know others, the taste buds will be like, yes, put the salad cream in my mouth. Sure. Not me, though. No, you can keep that. Why have you slowed down so much? Seriously, why did you slow down so much? Mayo myself, but I can tolerate in small amounts. I'm sure many can, or just love it. My son loves mustard. He's eaten a few spoonfuls before. He also eats olives. I actually do quite like mustard, by the way. I actually do. I just missed my turn to cover that bit of road I could go down. Sorry, car. Best of luck. Sorry. I actually do like mustard, but I can't eat it, sadly. You love salad cream all over you. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I'm sure you'd love it even more if you had it on your fruit pastels. I mean, your 5 a day. Doesn't. Oh, you know, he might like that. He might be into that. Don't judge him. He might like Bjorn. He might. I'm sorry, not Bjorn. Credible threat. He might want to be licked by somebody that, when they lick him, may well turn him into a literal Twinkie by magic. So yes, I know you love fruit pastels. You bloody well mention it in so many videos. It because of the way you frame it. The first things that come into people's head is, does Alex have an eating disorder? Because all he says he does is eat fruit pastels and drink Lucozade. It's like, I actually have to ask. I have to ask Vanilla Bear. I was like, this. It doesn't sound right. But yeah, he does love his fruit pastels. Thankfully, he eats as well. Alright, let's do that. There we go. Right. See if we can get a job from Grimsby to one of the towns. Because we've got a cushion here. We can do them. Alright. Amsterdam? No. What? Rotterdam. Okay. Grimsby. No. No. Grumble. But that's a decent paying job. Get one for Felixstowe to Rotterdam and Rotterdam back to Grimsby. That could work. That could work. Let's do that. Yeah, I was concerned. You didn't help. You did not help. You're... Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Never mind. At least I know you eat. But he has a fruit pastel issue. And if he had them drizzled in salad cream, you can be damn sure he'd still eat the salad cream. He loves it on his face anyway. Let's go with... It's worth a lot of money. We're definitely taking it because it's a lot of money. Let's have a... Oh no, we haven't got the delivery yet. We need to... Right. Oh. Apparently I cocked it. Okay, let's... I was waiting for you to reach out. To be fair, I thought I'd reach out to somebody else first and then decide whether I wanted to do an intervention. Because I thought that'd be really funny. I thought it'd be really funny, actually. You with a hammer and made a hammer time reference. You're slacking. I could tell you I actually have a hammer in my room. Because it was a gift. I have Mew Mew in my room. Yes, I called it Mew Mew because I can't bother to call it Mjolnir. It's like a money bank thing, but it's really heavy. I'll dump a picture on the server after the stream, if I can be bothered. Right. Oh, the route is all discovered. I might alter a little to go there, because that covers these two little bits here, except for that poxy road. Oh, that's irritating. But at least we cover that. And we'll try and get one from Felixstowe out of here to Rotterdam. Then get one from Rotterdam to Grimsby. It's a tall ask, because then I want to go from Grimsby all the way over here. We could do this, people. Give Magmel. Should have staged the intervention live. I might. Maybe I might get a Streamlabs goal. I'll call it. We'll call it Irate Alex's Intervention Fund. Oh, we missed it. Nice. So yes, donate to my Streamlabs and we'll have a live intervention on Irate Alex. It's just him sat on camera eating fruit pastels saying, I don't have a problem, okay? Oh, no. That is a quote, word for word. So yes. Oh dear. That could be really funny, by the way, Alex. That actually could be, considering how slim you are at the moment. Sad thing is, I actually would do that as well. I would. I'll see what I can do. If I can remember, I'll forget. But it's a good idea while it lasts. Will Lord Bear make an appearance? He might do. Fruit pastel related interventions are the future. Hey, maybe it'd be like the replacement of like irritable bowel syndrome. I mean IBS, internet blood sports. That is, you know. Time to go night night. Okay. Well, enjoy your sleep then, Kelsey. I wish I had fruit pastels right now to do it. Hey, I'm sorry you don't. At best, all I can say is I have water. I have a flapjack downstairs. I don't keep sweets in the house though. I got some protein bars and shakes, fruit, not pastel though. I would offer them if I did though. Alex and Megon and somebody else, the alternative to the AAA. That would be a good idea if I had time. I don't personally because I stream anyway, and I have my video stuff to do, research related, and yeah, no, I don't have as much time. But I'd love to do it once. Cog before he stopped being full time now. He has a job, so he streams when he can. He reached out to me and said he wanted to do streams together, but then when I was going to agree to it actually. Like once a week, him and I do a stream on his channel because I don't want like donations or anything. I'm just happy to do a stream with someone, and it was going to be fun because there's me with my very neutral stance on so many things, and him being very brash and very open and. Remember, Alex, we love you. Thank you for the £5 donation for the intervention fund. But yeah, Cog reached out and I was going to agree to it, but then he got hit by the I don't remember the lady's name. Drama Witch? Is that what the name was? His partner, because she'd been going back to her ex or something. And everyone's calling him a cuck, and it kind of hit him on views, and so I decided that I couldn't associate with that and run the risk of harming my channel, so I had to sit back and wait. But now he's kind of, he's back on it, and he's got his job, and his streams are really good anyway. I like his streams. Hello, Carlos. Hope you're well, mate. So I really do enjoy it, but it never happened because I had to be very careful of what I was associating with. And that was like the first time I'd ever sort of sat back and had to evaluate whether or not I could associate my channel with that and risk it by linking up with other people. Trups I can because I trust him. And I'm okay with that. And I don't mind having like Alex on my streams and going on his streams, in fact, because I'm not going to cock it up for him because that's a dick move. And he won't do the same for me because it's a dick move. You don't do that. And also because neither of us want to damage what we have because we've spent years building what we have. So I have to be very careful. I would love to do a podcast or something with people, but podcasts, while they're popular, their shelf life is limited. A stream series kind of works, but again, Alex is busy, I'm busy. I've got my schedule now, I'm good. I just need to stick to it. If I stick to it, then I get the weekends off, which means I then, couldn't resist doing that. Oh, that was you, was it, Cyrene? I actually like that donation alert. It's my second favourite one next to the ye effing heart all over me daddy. Which is a £25 donation alert. But yeah, I have like Monday to Friday. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have YouTube streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday actually. But then regular videos, and I'm kept busy and entertained in a good way, which is fantastic. And I'm able to write the notes I need to write, which is even better. Because I've already got my next notebook, sorted. I did actually buy a notebook in advance. I gave my sister some Game of Thrones ones I didn't want because I got them for free, and I'm like, I don't even like Game of Thrones. Nice. And so instead I bought originally a monster book, a monsters notebook, but it's actually too impractical because the eyes on one side, if I write on that side, would actually make it hard to write on. So I gave that to my sister because she's a big Harry Potter fan, and I just bought Tom Marvolo Riddle's diary instead, and I'll have that as my next one. Because actually, it kind of works. Because my first notebook was a magical themed book, which I've still got. Current one is Nagash's journal. Not journal. It's more of a Nagash themed notebook, and the next one is Riddle. Yeah, all magic related. I'm okay with that. That's kind of cool. I might need to get a new pen at some point. My Pennywise one seems to be faltering, but my handwriting is still magnificent. So we're okay on that. True, and everybody is doing it. On the other channel, I want to do stories before they are news. So, as so many other people can do commentary videos better. Commentary videos are tricky. They're not the easiest to make, and if you want to cover topics, current events especially, you've got to be on it and you've got to be ready. Book of Grudges. Littleys, send me a picture. I want to see it, and also tell me where you got it from because I want it. I'm not saying I'd actually buy it anytime soon, but I'm not against the idea of owning one. I have a Pennywise pop pen. Yeah, Eden. It's a pop vinyl Pennywise pen. So it's basically a regular pen, and at the top is a miniaturized pop vinyl of Pennywise. It costs like £5 on Amazon, because I had a Spider-Man one, which I used on my first notebook, and it actually coincidentally died when I finished using that notebook, which was pretty much my book for all of 2019. Most of it, actually. I started on the Nagash one two-thirds through. No, three-quarters through that year. But I didn't use it for the remainder of the year. I've only used it, actually, for this year properly. And I've been making it a point to make sure the handwriting is, all beautiful. And Post-it notes are stuck down properly so I can keep track of everything I've covered. Because I'm really picky about how I present stuff now. I say I'm not. I was, but now I want to be better and I want to seek to improve, and that must always start at the first stages. And the first stages would be, well, the writing. I'm not a script writer. Alex can attest to that. But when it comes to framing and forming a video, I'm very good at that. And it was actually something I excelled at college. In fact, I mentioned it on my server earlier. I did an AVCE in ICT, which is equivalent to 2 A-levels in computing. This was when I was in 2005, 2004 to 2006. And I got straight distinction. That was it. Every module, top of class, that was it. But the 3 modules that I got 100% in, because there were only 3. One was programming in, it was in Java, C++, and something else. The other was managing information systems, MIS, which is, while some consider interesting, I consider mind-numbing. And the third one was a module called Video, Sound, and Animation. I actually didn't enjoy that because I stayed late at the college when I had to get a train there. I did all the work. I had to do, you had these movie sort of like squares. You had to draw what was going on in each of these stills and explain it. I did all of this, and the 3 people I was working with did nothing. But then one guy finally decided to pull his thumb out, and so he and I got graded 100%. The other 2 got nothing. And I was really... I did some voice work as well for a video where I had to detail... I had to do a solo project, and I had to... In the project, I had to do something with voiceover explaining the process of something. So what I did was, I recorded myself painting a space marine, and then I did voiceover in an accent, a very, very good accent, I might add, one that I cannot do now because it's politically incorrect. And I got a straight 100% because it didn't sound anything like me. And the video work was good because the video project, the group project, was to record... hello, Squizzy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. and I know you're a scriptwriter, Alex. You're a very talented one at that. And the group project, we hung out with the music clubs and classes, and we spoke to one of the groups, one of the bands actually, and the singer, she was lovely, very polite to me and really helpful because I was really interested in music at the time, but I had no discernible talent. And we had to record them singing a song, but also interview them before, talk to some of the teachers, interview them, and I really enjoyed that. I loved it actually. It was exciting, and I really pounced on it and flourished. But I didn't actually enjoy all that work I put in when I was the one that, I did all the work, and people were getting graded for my work, and I felt that was in 2000 and end of 2006, just before I was starting uni actually and switching entirely. In retrospect, I should have stuck it out and done a degree on that instead. Think about it, that would have swung in roundabouts considering what I do now for a bulk of my living, which is video editing. And I really enjoy video editing because back then I was using Avid, which is at the time in 2006, Avid cost £1,700 to buy. Enjoy your game night, and I'm sorry you've got a flash flood warning there, Keith. I hope it's nothing too serious. I hope it isn't actually a flood. But yes, I got to use Avid, Premiere, Adobe, After Effects, and all the stuff we were learning to do and use. If I used Premiere now, I think I'd probably be alright, to be fair. But obviously I've stuck it out with Vegas Pro. It serves me well. The only thing I don't like is the quality of the chroma key. It's not very good. But I can still do all the effects I've ever used, even when I was at college. I could probably do a qualification in this now, actually. I did say I was considering it. Maybe I will, I don't know. But we'll see. But I do really enjoy doing what I do now. The process of making actually really makes me happy, and I really enjoy it. Today, for example, I think it was 3:30 when I just finished recording, but also adding all the overlay images for the video, and all I had to do was the avatar stuff, and I could just sit there and zone in on what I was saying and making sure the correct avatar was there. And I was really enjoying that, because I do enjoy that. I'd already made the thumbnail, the links were already in a notepad document, the patron list was already checked. Although I'm not updating that until the end of the month now. The beginning of months instead, because I don't see the point. It's a good process. To be fair, I always enjoyed making videos. The only issue I've had is the consistency side, Alex. So I think it's something I'm having to learn to be as I seek to continue trying to strive and succeed. I did notice yesterday, because I mentioned Shikara Transformations. She's a female bodybuilder who I don't watch reactions much, but her bodybuilder diaries intrigued me. And then I noticed she did a reaction to something, and the information was really handy about calorie counting and accuracy and stuff. And she had mentioned on Twitter that I'd mentioned her in a video, and she was really happy about it because she's been a follower for a long time. That's awesome to know that people have been around for so long. And then I think Charlie Gold also tweeted it out. I was like, I mean, she's done really well for herself. Did you get my tweet about that hammer? I wouldn't know. My phone isn't open at the moment. I couldn't possibly tell you. But I know that Charlie Gold tweeted my video out as well. And considering her pull right now, that's a huge... And that was the video about the feeder who wants to get to £600. So that's a really big deal for me, because the video did incredibly well, which really helps, especially when there is a new audience that has not heard of me, and they may well come to the channel because of that. And that's great, because then I can also then in the future mention other channels that are little known, and Shikara qualifies. I'm okay with that, but then I have to be very careful, and Alex will certainly understand this. I'll only mention the beginning. We have to, when put in a position, a very good position, and you want to give back, one must vet the relevant people because we don't want another Marty. I will not risk it. Shame me, I'm dumb. Most of what I did in school was teach classmates how to 3D model since I was one of two who knew anything about it before going to uni. Huh. And there's nothing wrong, by the way, Raydale, in being a game development major. Burnt me out fully on 3D modelling, never got credit for it other than free dinner. The nearest I get to 3D modelling, by the way, Raydale, is using FreeCAD. Please tell me it's 12 o'clock. It is. Is 3D modelling with FreeCAD and using my 3D printer to make the very badges that you have two of. But SCOG, arguably, Ray, you should actually go to Ray. If you're ever interested in looking at 3D modeling stuff, go to SCOG's channel. He does a lot of he does do streams, FreeCAD stuff on train parts he makes and trains in general. It's fantastic, actually. It's very interesting watching a recent video on his channel of a shunter he made, because that yellow filament looked oddly familiar. Amy's life journey is Amber 2.0. I can't be asked for that rabbit hole. Who's Amy's life journey? Who is that? Hang on, didn't Alex do a video on somebody called that? I need to watch it. I may need to watch that. I'd heard a rumour, but I hadn't paid enough attention to whoever it was. And I can't obviously speak on a subject I don't know anything about. Oh, you did do a video on her. Okay, I need to watch that. I'll watch it after the stream so I can get a I need to I'll watch it after the stream so I can understand who she is. Because I've heard rumours and that's all I've heard. I know nothing about her. You've not had to change out yet? Oh, that's good. Oh, hang on. I got tabbed out. That was weird. Sorry, guys. You know when I've been tabbed out because the audio just vanishes. Tutor Tudo. Let's have a look. My channel mod, ETS2 multiplayer unlocked. Right. Cool. I don't use mods. Sorry, it's not really for me. But thank you for the for mentioning that. I do appreciate it. She's a character. Okay. Well, I'll definitely watch Alex's video on it then, because I'm not going to go to her channel to understand her. I want to start. I do it actually on the subject of characters. Actually, I do want to. Maybe for the next couple weeks, maybe not next week. Maybe the week after. Actually, I want to do a few more character-based, like individual exhibitions of stupid people, like I did over Christmas. I want to do more, and I've got one subject. I mentioned him last night. Hello, Priscilla Cook. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I mentioned Boogie 2988. I want to cover him because some recent actions are amusing to me. I was considering Sophane actually as well, but then no one knows who he is. So, is it really worth it? Other than his Twitter spurg outs, it's just not worth it. And Amy, if she intrigues me enough, maybe she could become one. I don't know. But I also need to at some point figure out a few other bits here and there. But an exhibition of stupid people on an actual person would be quite good. And it also tees up the potential for a content constable. It tees up ideas. And I think it'd be very interesting to do a few individuals after next week's one, because I've got sources started already for next week's. We have got some funny ones. I don't care. I'm going for it. I think, yeah, it gives me 2 weeks then, realistically, to think of suitable candidates and do the necessary research. Because I don't see a reason to do one like on, oh, see you later, Keith. Rest up, feel better. I really hope so, by the way. Hope you feel better soon. I really, yeah, there are other characters of interest, but it's looking at suitable candidates, and then deciding whether or not the time spent looking into them, it's not about a financial aspect either. It's more of a, I want to make sure the people I think are stupid are actually stupid. And that's where I'm trying to improve the series, because it's a consistency issue as well. I want to be consistent. That's why today I made sure that all 4 topics were relevant and good. And I think I did alright today. Yeah, I quite enjoyed those actually. The next week's will be funnier, because one of them is Tariq Nasheed. And yes, I know. How could you? He's a lol. But I can't resist. I must include him. Just once. That's all I have to do. Because that's another aspect I have to look at. If I want the series to grow, I've got to get people to look at the thumbnail. Tariq Nasheed on a thumbnail, that works. That's why I put Prince Harry on the thumbnail today, because he was relevant to it, and it works, you know. Got to try and get those subjects that pop a little as well. I was going to put, don't forget, I was going to put that big girl in it, so, I wasn't in, I can't remember the name, it's something Wilson. What was it? Something, what was it? Oh, I'm terrible with names. Something Wilson, I believe. Let's call her something. Her name is something. You're all welcome. Hello, Brony Spoon McSpoonface. Hope you're well. Mandy, what is that she wrote? Oh, I don't know. Sofane bugs me for some reason. I don't. Yeah, he's irritating. He really is. But I like Sofane, but I also recognise he needs to be called out for his astonishing reach and his anger. At his age, how has he not had a heart attack? Not because of the life he's lived, by the way, but just from his, you know, just because of what he does. Oh, okay, nice. Just because of how he is so angry and aggressive. It's astonishing. Credible threat. Sending you a link for a possible Judge Moist story on Gab. Okay, I will be sure to check that after the stream. Thank you very much. Yes, I look forward to it. As far as Tariq goes, by the way, Dibs, I've got to at least cover once. I can't do an entire video on him because he's just too stupid for that. And he doesn't really do much beyond Twitter spurging, so I need to make sure it's just one little bit. It's funny. I'll mock it because it's obvious, and we'll move on. I'm gonna have to look at Sofane. Priscilla, don't. It. Okay, I'll give you the Cliff's Notes, Priscilla. Sofane and Fat Pat were run a channel called Poisoning the Well. They used to make atheist-style response videos, and then they moved into anti-SJW response video content and comedy skits. Incredibly well-produced content, I might add. In fact, they used to make a lot of money on Patreon, not much on AdSense, but Patreon over $1,000 a month at one point. And because they weren't getting the views, because they weren't doing well, they just don't. They live stream occasionally, and that's about it, really. And Sofane, though, after the 2016 US election, Pat is actually conservative, by the way. Fane, oh, you're going to block me, aren't you? You're going to block me? Yeah, you blocked me. Nice. I now have to do this the hard way. You suck, game. Yeah, so Fane kind of spurged and it got a bit out of control. He's been spurging for a while, though, to be fair. Okay. I, too, like to live dangerously. I'm just going to wait. Cool. There we go. Dangerous driving. But yes, Fane's a great guy, and Alex is quite right there. He actually is. I love Sofane, but his political spurging out on Twitter is legend. To the point where now he's gotten so fed up of arguing with the same people over and over again, he muted them. No offense, Fane, But come on. Come on, Vane. This is silly. You start the argument, and then when people call you out over and over again for it, you don't engage in the argument because you feel like they're lesser to you. You instead them just, you mute them. Now, I'm glad you don't block, but come on. I think I've only muted one person, and I muted him because he's an actual idiot who just kept on. I wrote once, no joke, I wrote, "I like toast." And he then took the opportunity to reply to that by saying I was a right-winger that should be focusing on serious issues and not using my platform to talk about the trivial. I'm like, hang on. You've just come to a Twitter where there is never an argument, ever. People have called me out for things, by the way, or said things, and I've always been very courteous. I'm always courteous. Or people have gotten... I used to get very sexual with them because I thought it was funny. People just generally don't argue with me because I normally put video links there or the occasional bit of trolling and shitposting, And it's just... It's not there for us. I don't use it seriously. I've asked a few things here and there. I asked if it was normal for the State of the Union to be torn up by the Speaker. It's just, to then take something as innocuous as me liking toast to then say you're talking about trivial here, mate. You need to focus on what really matters. It just seemed a bit, well, pointless, really. No one blocked. I'm only annoying autist muted. Okay, so I have a rule. I only mute now. I don't mute individuals. I mute any company or person that has, and it appears in my timeline, a promoted tweet. The moment I see it, that person or company is muted. That's it. Game over. I don't need to put up with you paying for me to see your tweet. I don't care for it. It now goes. Bye. And thank you, Squizzy, for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Yes. Join us. Excuse me. Oh god, my guy's tired, I just realised. Okay. Skilled worker. We're not going to do any of that, though. We're going to keep our point. Yes. I used to block ads too. Yeah, so you get it. Right, let's find somewhere to sleep. Felix, though, is just here, so I guess we can go round there. Well, we're going to go this way. Okay, we're going to do it this way, are we? We'll go that. Oh, wait, hang on. Can we? Okay, we should be able to. How long do we have? Oh, we have 1 hour and 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. Where am I going? I feel like I've just gone completely the wrong way. I have, haven't I? It's fine. Let's go. Yes. Oh, I see why you put me in the little corner. I like toast. I don't eat it very often anymore, but I do quite like toast. I normally eat Weetabix at the moment. A high-protein Weetabix. Which I really, really like, actually. The only drawback is it's very expensive. I guess an additional one is that my nieces might try and get their hands on it, but then they're still going through that phase of texture. They can't really tolerate certain textures. So they'll try it and then immediately spit it out. They still like baby foods. Or they think they're toddlers. They keep saying, I'm not a baby, I'm a toddler. You're nearly 4 years old and you think you're a toddler? Okay, you're not a toddler. You're a deluded 3-year-old. But okay. It's entertaining to watch them. Actually, on the subject of that, it's actually quite funny. This evening, my sister very kindly made this grilled chicken. And it was really nice. It had some... to be honest, most people would see it just as plain. But because there was an ever so slight colour difference, because there was like some... I think it was like barbecue seasoning added to it. They didn't like it. Because in their words, it's too spicy. But when I bit into that spicy flavour was so subtle, it was equivalent to a parent's watered-down juice drink they give a kid. You know, the kind where they put in just enough of the concentrate, right, that the water vaguely changes colour, but you can still taste the hardness of the water itself. It was that kind of tinge. It was marginal. It was still delicious, though, just saying. But yeah. Toast and strawberry jam. I would agree, but I'd replace strawberry jam with raspberry jam. I'm a raspberry guy. I love raspberries. My favourite fruit. Yes. Well, favourite fruit jam especially. Wait, what's boring game? It is a this game. More than playing it, I struggle with it. Fall asleep at the wheel. To be fair, this game makes me yawn a lot. I went to store alone today, and roommates told me to buy pasta. Bought dark protein pasta, and they were not entertained. What's wrong with that? That sounds fantastic. Right, let's see if we can get a cargo job from Grimsby or Felixstowe to Rotterdam. So we want Felixstowe to Rotterdam. There we go. Right, and we're going to be really cheeky because when we get this job, right, we're going to go and try and get a job from here. Oh, jeez, how tight is this? Oh, this is a squeeze and a half, isn't it? You're hungry. I'm very sorry. So am I, actually. I might go downstairs after this and get an oat cake. Got a bit peckish. For all those people who are hungry now, I am very sorry. To be fair, I played the American one as well. I just haven't streamed it in ages. Even though I've recorded myself playing it as well. I just need to... You're a dick. You were going to turn off. I saw that. I saw that. Tosser. But it was... yeah, it's a good game. I do enjoy that one. Yes, but Karma will be going back to the UK if I get my way. I want to try and turn those off. I want to try and get the jobs that will take me to the delivery ports. The reason why is because then once they're crossed off, it's more of a side achievement. I want to try and get out of the way. While I haven't actually explored all this country, I'll have at least covered most of the road, which I really need to do. I just watched Meg do it for hours. Oh, geez, I remember doing that as well. That was bad. I should never have done that. I mean, it was good for leveling up. You know, I'm cutting right now and I basically want protein bars and shakes down from 21% to 17% fat and forks. Well done. I'm not really cutting. I've just realised I need to up my protein intake is really bad. For my height and weight, it made no sense. We're going to go round here because that road needs exploring. I hear a meow. Give me a second. Ugh. Let's see if get to come in. If not, I will. Come on. Come on. Which one is it? Oh, it's Speckles. You don't normally come in. Okay, I'll leave it open for you. You can work it out. It's not Cat that usually comes in. If she does, though, that'd be really interesting. Not Tilly, by the way, guys. That is Speckles. Well, she's there at least. That cat meows an awful lot. Nah, we're done. I'm going through. Oh, there you are. Meow. Come on, then. 1 second. What can I do for you, Speckle? Come here. Hello. You've never jumped in my room before. Hey? Come here. Come here. Yeah? Yeah? Hey. Meow? You're purring a lot. Your claw's stuck in my jumper now. Hey? Yeah? Mwah. There you go. Meow. Meow. Yeah? Nice and cool, have to admit. Must be chill out there. Don't you have a bed downstairs you sleep on? Because I can't have you in the house. I know you're going to meow and keep my sister up. You're end up getting thrown outside again. Eh? Yeah? Oh, you're all about that attention, aren't you? Yeah? Good kitty kitty. For those who don't know, this cat is a grey and black cat. She's a very big cat, though, Speckles. Probably the biggest, actually. But she's all talk. I've been trying to now get her on this side of the house for ages because she keeps on avoiding the house. And when my sisters moved in, this was the cat they brought with them. They had 3 cats. One went missing. One got killed by a teenager. I dealt with them. And Speckles lives, which is great because she's lovely, you know? But she won't live in the rest of the house with everyone else because of all the dogs and the other cats. And she does like the other cats. She likes Crackers, the really old cat. Hey? That good? Yeah? See? I was going to do a delivery, but apparently I'm going to sit here and stroke you for 10 minutes instead. Cat came running, huh? Ah. Hey. That better? Oh, you're going to use the armrest as a toothpick. Meow. Huh? You don't reply. You do meow a lot, though. You know that, right? Meow. Meow. Hmm? Meow. No? No, you're just going to keep on attacking my hand for your teeth. Okay. Hmm? Yeah. Good kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah. We good? You going to come on, sit on my lap or something? Certainly make driving interesting. Yeah, sorry, I should explain. This happened a few months ago. A teenager did that. And my sister thought it was a fox. Well, I had a look. No, it was not a fox. And then found out some teenager not far away, actually, just around the corner, had been bragging about it. So I told his dad. Oh, the cat's on the floor. Right, we'll just keep going for a minute. Because I can't in good conscience let the cat out. Because if I do, she'll just sit and meow outside all the other doors anyway. So I'll wait until the stream's over, let her out, and if I hear her meow, then I'll go down and get her. Since I'll go out in 5 minutes. Oh, meow. She's attacking my foot. She's actually attacking my foot. Fair enough. Thanks, cat. Thanks. Meow. Oh, dear, oh dear. Oh, slow that down. She's attacking my foot that's on the freaking accelerator. I can't take it off. It's not a chew toy, but you're welcome to attack. Oh, there we go. I can move my foot a little. People are horrible, Chicken 2.0. I totally agree with you. And the teenager is still alive. They're just really badly hurt. Can't imagine how. Wasn't me, I should be clear. I'm not that type. It was the father, who has a very old, very 90s parent style of administering suitable punishment. Meow. Meow. Yeah. How you doing? Huh? How you doing? You gonna try and climb over my steering wheel? Please don't. I dread to think what happened to my eldest. I'm very sorry. Oh, your cat's gone. Oh. She's saving you from... She probably is, to be fair. I'm really bad. I hope your cat one day does come back, at least, Alex. No, not on the desk. Not on the desk, thank you. You can climb on me. It's fine. Not the desk, though, because there are buttons, and I know what you're like. You'll see them. You'll see my mug, actually. I got this bright pink, super slinky mug. She's looking at it, and I'm thinking, she's going to knock that on the floor, isn't she? I only have one of those. I'd rather you didn't. Oh, meow. Meow. Oh, okay, my hand is it. Okay, cool. We're going to be driving one-handed, guys. I do apologise. Yeah. We're doing alright, cat. We got this. Over a side road, got out and went looking for a body, but there was nothing. Oh, I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry. Okay, you're still attacking my hand. Cool. I actually mean attacking, by the way. Like using it like it's a toy. It's playtime. Claws must be sunk into. There will be blood. Oh dear, oh dear. Steering one-handed, not the easiest. I really wish my hands were in the 10-2 position right now. Or the 4 and 8 position normally for me. Oh, you're going to climb on my lap. Okay, cool. You sit there. It's all good. We're all golden, cat. You go... No. Not on the desk, though. Not on the desk, though. Ah, no. No. Ah, you've jogged the mouse. What have you done? No. Oh, hang on. No. Cat's on keyboard. Off. Go on. Thank you. Jeez, that was close. Whew. Well, this is entertaining, guys. She's making this more entertaining. I like that. I can appreciate this. I see the cat's eyeing up the window. She might be eyeing up the exit. The annoying thing is the net around my window has been pulled off, which means the moths might try and come in here. If they do, you're going to hear me flapping around, being like, "You mistook my face for the moon, your time to die." Oh no. Okay, so I have my quilt folded in half and propped up by a cushion and a Captain America shield, because the dogs jumped on my bed earlier and I needed to protect my quilt. She's now climbed under it. That's a 10-kilo blanket. She might want to get out. Oh dear. That's what so many... Oh, do they do that, really? Oh, right. Well, I'm not going to do that. That would be... I get enough stick from the very same person who wrote that, karma, when I use my phone during the streams. Mum used to have 7 to 12 cats at once. She tamed strays and rescued a lot of them. Most of them died by car... Oh. Rip. F. Meow. Cat's now looking behind my acoustic. Oh, dear. I should probably take a picture of this cat. Hang on. So I can put a picture on my server so people can see. Where are you? Phone? Oh, there you are. Meow, meow, meow. No? Okay, I've got a clear picture of the cat. Alright, cool. I'll put that on the server in a bit. Entertain us. But yes, I'll after the stream I'll put that on the server so you can see this beautiful cat. You don't see this one very often because this one lives downstairs in the outroom, in the downstairs bathroom because the window open and there's beds in there. So yeah, this one's a nice cat though. I like this cat actually because when my mother passed, I stayed at my sister's for 4 weeks. I wouldn't go back here actually. This cat was on me every day, and I didn't mind. Because this cat was just, always friendly and nice and not, begging it too much, but, just pushing you about a bit. I like that. If a cat's pushy, I'm not going to take offence. Oh, slow that down. That's about to tip. How far are we? We're an hour. Oh, we're not bad, actually, are we? We're doing well. I didn't think we'd reach 2 hours. We're almost there, everyone. Oh, no, you're on the filament. Oh, no. The cat's on the 3D filament. Oh, no. Well, you're in my way now. Come on, move. Come on. You're in my way. You're in my way. Get up there. That's it. There we go. You're out of my way now. Sorry, but the cat was climbing on my 3D filament. You literally... I have right of way and you drove into... No. I'll take... Fine, but it's fine. Oh, no. Hello, cat. Meow. She's by my feet again. Oh, dear. Sorry about all the crashes, by the way, today, everyone. I don't mean to. You know I don't. I can certainly say that it was all entirely my fault. I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been Luckily, I didn't have one when the game tabbed me out, but that's okay. The cat is now biting my big toe. That's not good. That's uncomfortable. Thank you, though. You've undoubtedly fixed any lingering issue I may have had, which I didn't have in the slightest. I really appreciate it. Amazing. I'm looking forward to the oatcake now. Better still be there as well. I bet it won't be. Right. I think we're actually... Right, so what I'm going to do... We're going to do this crossing, but then I'm going to, you know... We're going to come to an end because I've got hit the 2-hour mark. And I don't want to go on too much longer because I've got Alex's stream soon. So we'll do this. The Europort. We'll embark on it. We'll stop when we get there. That's, you know, we haven't finished it, but that's fine. Because we'll finish it when we do. We'll finish it, you know, when we do. Next time, which will be Tuesday. Thank you all very much for joining me. I really appreciate this. This has been a fantastic stream. You guys have helped immensely. I'm no longer suffering a headache, and I no longer feel too sleepy. If you are at all interested, Irate Alex is streaming in half an hour. I will be there. So please do feel free to swing by and join. So yes, thank you all very much for this and the donations. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please smash like. I would greatly appreciate it. And have a lovely, lovely evening. Meow.